Hello, everyone. Welcome to Self-Care Sunday. I'm Dr. Tori, one of the physiotherapists here, and today we're going to be doing a couple of restorative yoga postures. So restorative postures mean that they are fully supported, so you should be able to just completely relax your body into this without holding tension anywhere. But you might find that as you try to relax that there is tension held in certain areas, and so those are the spaces that you're going to want to try to send your breath into to just gently give permission to relax and let go of some of that held tension in the body. So to prepare for this, I would grab, if you have a yoga bolster, awesome. If not, grab a pillow or a couch cushion. Blankets could be helpful if you have a yoga block, just any kind of things to prop you up. We're going to be doing about 3 postures that I'll have you hold for about 2 minutes each. And the goal of this is to just try to fully let the body kind of melt and relax into each posture and just focus on letting the breath settle with ease and breathe into spaces with held tension. So once you've got all of your props around you, let's go ahead and begin with a chest opener, especially for all of my computer desk working people out there. Our postures tend to get stuck forward. So this is a great one to open the chest, get a little bit of extension, expansion through the back of the spine and opening up through here. So go ahead and take your pillow, bolster, or couch cushion, and you're going to put your butt right up to the edge of it. If it's a little bit high, you can also put a blanket underneath your butt to lift it a little bit, or if the surface is hard. And then you're going to just lay your body right over that bolster. The legs, you can have a few different positions. So one, I love adding a little bit of a hip opener to this, opening up the legs. Now, if they don't open up with ease, maybe you prop a yoga block or a pillow underneath each knee so that you're not, holding tension up through here. That's a good way to support. And then let your body just kind of relax over the bolster. Arms can gently come to the side with the palms up. And then go ahead and just focus your attention onto your breath. And just observe the space that your breath takes up. And see if you can let the breath just gently on its own deepen a little bit, slow it down a little bit. If it helps to also settle the mind, maybe you count the breath. Can you get to about 4 seconds on your inhale and 4 seconds on your exhale? Seeing if you can gently fill the space within your rib cage, feeling the ribs expand as you inhale and gently contract back together on your exhale. If you're laying with the hips open, and if at any point they start to get a little uncomfortable, you can always go ahead and just straighten out the legs, even shake them out a little bit, and then let them find some stillness again. The arms could gently move up a little bit if you want a little bit more of a stretch into the pec and the bicep. And then once again, find your stillness. Gently breathing into those shoulders to let them melt and relax. Breathe into your hips to melt and relax. One last breath here. Long exhale out. And then slowly start to bring yourself up. Maybe kind of roll yourself to the side and press up with the hands. Trying to keep everything nice and gentle here. And now we're going to switch and lay on your pillow, bolster, couch cushion onto your belly here. So get your pelvis to one end, and I'd like to kind of set yourself up over it, hands over knees, or knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders, and then slowly sit your pelvis down. Let the legs start to extend out, and then stretch your body up like you're doing kind of a cobra or an up dog posture. So you stretch those abdominals, and then gently rest your body over the bolster. Legs here, you could try, again, if you want a hip opener, kind of rotating the hips out and opening them so you're in kind of a frog position over the bolster. If that feels like too much, the legs could just gently go straight out, or maybe you just gently rotate out a little bit so that the inner arch of the foot and the big toe gently rests on the floor to just kind of externally rotate those hips a little bit. So find whatever posture is comfortable for you. And then you can take either your hands stacked on top of each other or a yoga block or a gentle pillow, something for the forehead to rest onto. So you'll gently find your nice resting position here. And take a nice deep breath into the back of your ribs. And can you feel your ribs expand up towards the ceiling? And then exhale, let them gently fall back down. Inhale between the shoulder blades. Try not to create tension, just gently expanding, and then exhale, let that fall back down. So you're exploring the space with the breath along the back of the spine. Maybe sending a breath into your pelvis, your sacrum, finding some expansion there, and then gently exhaling it out. Take one more exhale, or one more full breath here. Inhale, expanding into the back of those ribs. And then exhale, gently let it fall back down. And then slowly start to come on up. You can bring your hands under the shoulders, kind of press yourself back kind of towards a child's pose here. And now for the last one here, we're going to do a legs up a wall position. So if you're near a wall, great. Otherwise, you can kind of pause this video, go find a wall and set yourself up there. You can use a blanket underneath your sacrum or your lower pelvis if the floor is kind of hard. You can set that up right next to the wall. If you want a little pillow for your head, whatever you need to get comfortable. But you're going to come right up to the wall, put your butt right next to the wall, and then lay down so that your butt is maybe an inch or so away from the wall, and put the legs straight up to the ceiling here. And then just try to let them relax. You might feel the heels slide down a little bit. That's just fine. For the arms, maybe finding a nice T position, maybe a Y, whatever feels comfortable for you. You're not trying to overstretch. You're trying to find a comfortable position that you can breathe into and just let the body find ease and relaxation here. So once again, return your awareness to your breath. Trying to expand into the rib cage. And notice the movement of the ribs. Notice the space that you can take up with your breath within your trunk. This is a great way to allow for fluid to drain from your feet and your ankles. If you tend to get any swelling there, let gravity just do the work. We spend a lot of time on our feet. Allow them to just relax here. Again, if you want a little bit of a hip opener, you can let the legs kind of open up on the wall a little bit. That'll get into those adductors or inner thigh muscles a little. And just remember not to overstretch it, but find kind of your edge where you're giving a little bit of stretch, but not so much that it feels straining. Our goal here is just ease. Maybe try sending the breath into the back of the ribs, between the shoulder blades again. And notice how that might feel different with your back against the floor. Take one more deep breath from the belly, up the ribs to the chest, and then exhaling down, chest, ribs, belly. If the legs were open, you can use your hands maybe to gently pull the legs back together, bending the knees, let the feet slide down the wall, and roll yourself over to one side to push yourself back up. So this was just a quick intro there. Tried to have you hold for about 2 minutes each. If you would like to dive deeper into the restorative postures, I will be holding an entire workshop dedicated to that called The Art and Science of Relaxation, which will be the first 2 weeks of November, November 5th and 12th, where we will spend even more time and explore a bunch of different postures using bolsters and blocks and blankets and things to just feel fully supported and allow the body to find that ease and relaxation. And one more thing that we'll be doing at Three Pillars here is Christine, our massage therapist, will be teaching a self-massage class on November 19th, which will go over how to ease tension yourself in different areas of your body. So thank you so much for joining. We will see you soon.